always wins the fight. And you want to be a wife. Disrespecting your fellow woman just to say you have a man, reassuring him that whatever she can't, you can. See, that's the type of shit a real woman can't stand. A relationship is for two. You were never in the plan. You're an accident that he turned into a benefit. See, women like you are worse than white supremacists because you fool the world with your false testaments about how the Lord saved you and you a devoted Methodist, believe church and sleep with someone's husband and cause marriage detriment. And you want to be a wife? Sweetie, let me give you some advice. See, the Bible says they are no longer two, but one. Therefore, what God has joined together, let no man separate. See, that may have been too biblical for you, so let me translate. That man that you sleep with already has a half. So let's solve this equation. I call it simple math. 2 halves make a whole, and that equals 1. So let's add your half in and calculate the sum. Okay, 2 halves make a whole, and that already equals 1. So let's add your half in and calculate the sum. Their halves make a whole, and that already equals 1. So how important is your half when they already got the sum? That's that piece. You know, truth, y'all ain't truth. I feel like I tell more truth than you do. Yeah, I really like that piece. I've been performing that one life. So this next piece, so tax season was just around the corner. Right? You know, we get our taxes, you know, we like to spend it, we like to do a lot of things with it, and we're not very financially savvy as a people, and we got to get there. We have to be more cognizant of our funds and how to reinvest, especially in our community. So you guys having this here on the EO side is amazing, and we have to have more of this. We have to create more of this. We have to work together more so that we have this type of ambiance among our black community. On the east side and the St. Louis side, we have to come together. It's no against each other. We got to come together. We still one people. We're still one people. It doesn't matter if you're on one side of the river or not. They try to, you know, separate us and divide us already, so we're going to let water divide us. Don't make no sense. Especially the dirty Mississippi. But nevertheless, my favorite rapper is J. Cole, and he wrote this one, he has this one rap line where he says, blacks always broke because we don't know money. See, the funny thing is we brag about chasing it like paper chasing is a competition. Everybody claiming they stand in their own lane, not realizing our lanes are the same, not realizing our race is the same, not realizing we play the same game. Black dollars fill white pockets like black name fit court knockers, but you Gucci your collar and you polo down to the socks. Waiting on your tax return just to turn that 06 into a 19 and say you was living the American dream. But see, now you hell-bent on the money you spent, can't pay rent because materials were your investment. No smartphones, you got to draw guns when you get in the jail. Or better yet, praying your own people on the gram and run a scam. Damn, what have we succumbed to? Illiterate to financial literacy because history tells us that we're worthless. Once counted as 3/5 of a person, now we spend it 3/5 without purpose. Blacks don't trust banks because of the depression. Blacks don't trust America because of the recession. No slavery, no bigotry, no history. Historically, Black Wall Street taught us that our financial gains are so powerful that the only solution they had was to eliminate us. I guess that's why blacks don't support black business, because it sounds like a death sentence. Wow. I wonder when Dr. King dreamed, did he dream of the power of the black dollar? We are the largest consumer base, yet we are the least educated race, meaning we know how to spend money but not smart enough to save it. We collect more receipts from clothing stores than we do bank deposits. Public schools taught us how to buy and never how to sell. We stand in line to buy shoes but avoid voting booths. Complain about minimum wage but we avoided the voting booth. Credit scores look like a bad joke. We got paid on Friday and by Monday our money's funny. We owe more than what we have and say the glass is half full. No, that motherfucker is empty. Once in physical bondage, now we're praying for financial freedom. Once chained the ships, now we chain the loans with high interest rates, mortgages with high interest rates, student loans with high interest rates, cars with high interest rates, and every February we fall victim to the same bait. No credit, bad credit, they don't care. But if they have to give credit when credit's due, don't that ultimately mean that they don't care about you? The power of our dollar is their kryptonite. So brother, don't be a kryptonite, be a businessman. And understand that know that the more you know, the more we'll grow from the ashes of Black Wall Street. That's that piece. Just trying to learn you a little something. Are you guys enjoying it? Yeah. Touching you? Okay. This next piece. Whew. This next piece is a very woman empowerment piece. It's not even titled. I wrote it for a slam, and I still, maybe you guys can help me with the title once I'm done, because I've never titled it. If I told you were beautiful, would you even believe it? Ladies. Probably not. Because too often we define our beauty by social media standards, so we transform ourselves into someone we don't even recognize just to be recognized. The struggles of being a woman are at an all-time high because society has convinced us that we're only as valuable as the likes on the page, that real women are photoshopped and they never age, that a man will only fall for us if thousands of followers follow us, and if our ass ain't fat and our waist ain't snatched, then we should settle for what we can get. They say orange is the new black, but I say fake is the new facts, because pretending to be something that we're not is a rite of passage. And we love long shirts that read savage, but for $9.99 in any online boutique, anyone can be savage. And when you look at it that way, don't savage become so average. Mirrors have become examining tables, uncovering areas of improvement, proving to us that we aren't as beautiful as we tell ourselves, because our body image ain't our ideal image, so we blame the photographer. Saving up to lift our assets up just so we can love our reflection. So back to my original question. If I told you you were beautiful, would you even believe it? You see, I am up to here and living in this feminine fear of being accepted by him, by her, by them. And as I spend countless hours in my vanity, trying to uncover my vanity, trying to keep my sanity, my 3-year-old niece is watching me. You see, I was there in the courtroom when she had to face her monster. A 20-year-old man who put his hands down her pants and his penis on her back and said, "Do you like that?" She was 12. I was there when her body collapsed at the courtroom doors because the weight of his presence was far more than she could take. I was there when she shared her story in a room full of strangers, and as she shared her story, all I could think about was, how many girls never make it to the stand? How many girls have fallen victim to a man's hands and never felt worthy to tell their story? How many girls would much rather be accepted than respected by a man just because he told her that she was pretty? And how many of those girls are now women that when someone tells you that you're beautiful, you don't even believe it? Ladies, this isn't another rape poem. This is a call to action, be the change, step up to the plate poem, because every day we're losing our girls in a world full of $40 dates and self-hate. So yes, we must step up to the plate. So now girls don't fall victim to men like R. Kelly with $1 million bank. We must love on our girls and lead by example. We must tell them that their beauty shines every time they smile. We must teach them that beauty is in the eye of the beholder, and every beholder doesn't deserve their body. We must show them that queens are with other queens, and your life isn't diminished just because you have to share a stage. We must, because they are watching us. That's that piece. You do it. Hey, Joe. Okay. So I'm what I make on time for you? Oh, make
have fun, baby.
Oh, okay. All right. I have a little fun. Okay. This isn't a male bashing piece. It's a male bashing. If you're a bad father, then this is about you. But no, it was simply because I saw.
Let me call him. Put
Here, call him. I'm gonna tell him something later. Okay. But no, it was interesting because I actually had a Facebook friend that made a status about this, and it was very controversial. It was like, can a woman raise a boy to be a man? Can a man raise a girl to be a woman? And I don't believe you can. I think you can raise them to be great people, but I don't think a man can raise a woman or a woman can raise a man to be, a man. I think that's a man's job. So this is called More of a Man. How can a woman raise a man? Common response is she can't. Only a man can. But if a man can and a man don't, then a man can't. because a man won't. So as women, we have to fill those shoes playing mama daddy, breaking traditional rules. Now we have to raise the king and explain to him how to treat a queen when we aren't practicing what we teach. Because instead of our side, daddy prefers the streets. Living a single hustler's life. Not worried about making you his wife. He much rather entertain his friend, raising his seed to be a man. It's something he don't understand, but how could he? When his father did it to him, it's harder to be better. He'd rather be them. So as women, we knowingly accept this weight of what he don't do. Pretend that things are great. We don't need you, is what we scream. You see, last time I checked, mom and dad made a team. You see, we have to stop this lack of unity, especially in the heart of our black community. She says, I was built for it tough. Darling, you're not a car. Life is rough. As he rolls around the new whip he caught, little man's at home with a fever that won't stop him. When he gets in front of large crowd shit, he the first fool talking loud about all the great things he did, how he gave you $20 and bought Pampers for the kid. Dude, that's some shit any nigga could have did. Unfortunately, any nigga is you, and he's your son, not the kid. So she puts him on child support because, mama told her to do it. And, he calls her angry like, bitch, I knew it. I knew you wasn't down for me. And that's why I ain't playing family. She cries and says, why are you doing this to me? He hangs up. She grabs their son and weeps until little man falls asleep and calls another dude to occupy her sheets because, see, she longs for the touch of another. So she allows other lovers under her cover, trying to forget that she's a single mother. That's why I say she's more man than you. Because of one role, she has to play two. That's that piece. I'm gonna do two more. I'm gonna get out there her because I'm hungry. So I am a black MBA, and my favorite quote, the best revenge is to accomplish what others say you can, because I went to Webster University when I got my bachelor's. You got a lot of people in your head like, you sure you want to get an MBA? It's kind of hard for people like you, and what do you mean it's hard for people? Like, I've been a straight A student my whole life. An MBA ain't gonna stop me. So I was so happy when I walked across that stage, and I will never forget, when I walked across the stage, it was raining, and so they were rushing people across the stage. Now, this is my moment, and you're going to wait, and I'm going to stroll across the stage because I'm getting rained on in heels. Y'all can wait, okay? So I dedicated a poem to that. So I was talking to this girl one day, and she turns to me and say, oh, you getting your MBA? I'm like, yeah, girl, get my MBA. She said, oh, you making bitches angry too? No, wrong MBA. I said, no, that too, but it's a degree you get in school. She's embarrassed, but see, I knew she didn't know. So I chose to inform her so her mind can grow. Because in all honesty, she's no different than me. The only difference is that I have a degree, but see, that don't make me better than she. It just means it's my job to educate thee. Because see, college ain't for everybody. Although they try to tell you that it makes you a somebody without you labeled a nobody, but let this somebody inform you, you're only a nobody if that's what you answer to. A master's degree from a private university where the main idea was cultural diversity. And see, what I took away from college, man, it wasn't that expensive textbook knowledge. It was how to network with the right people to get ahead. Basically, how to work with white folks and get this bread, how to turn dollars into grand, speaking with proper rhetoric and shaking hands. No more fighting. Instead, we evaluate. Plus, tuition is too damn high. And I had to graduate. You see, we spent thousands on our education, but that's what we must do to inspire a nation to prove to the younger generation that the key to success is through mind stimulation. I mean, ain't nothing wrong with hustling and rapping, chasing your beat while the beat steady tapping. But be aware that somewhere in your dream, the main idea is to develop a team. And that team can't be constructed of all people like you. Somebody got to know the ins and outs, what and what not to do. And best believe, they'll have an education, which will lead to your career's elevation. So whether our degrees mean something to you now, people like us are the ones you meet on trial. When a man's against you and you're about to fall, you need to educate a brother or sister to call and see that's when you'll understand. That we need education to fight the man to make a stand, or else we'll fall victim to his age-old plan of using our labor to get richer and framing his success while destroying opposition. Thank you. My last piece is my favorite piece. It's so funny because I just saw my daddy today. He said the same thing to me. He said, suck it up and be a soldier. So he did. It's so weird. I wrote this piece because of him. My whole life, my daddy has always told me to suck it up and be a soldier. Like I couldn't fall and cry. You better suck it up and be a soldier. He always told me that. And then when I was younger, I'm like, oh my God, Daddy, like I'm a little girl. I shouldn't. Don't tell me to suck it up and be a soldier. But it made me who I am today. It truly did. And you kind of got to roll with the punches. First, I am black. Second, I am woman. So I got to suck it up and be a soldier. This is this piece. Suck it up and be a soldier. Some of the first advice my daddy ever gave me, and he said it so repeatedly that it urgently became part of my identity. So every interaction, I'm combat ready. My locked and loaded, aiming to shoot at anybody that tries to assassinate my character. Every morning I rise at 0600 hours, lacing my boots with confidence and self-affirmations. I am somebody. Applying war paint with my beauty blender, covering every imperfection because strength is flawless. Suck it up and be a soldier. These boardrooms be like war rooms, and I'm behind enemy lines because little black girls don't deserve a seat at the table unless they don't speak. Like my presence is only validated because my one body can fill a seat, so I interject every round table conversations with wise, questioning policies and procedures that seem to only benefit those who created them. Blank stares and nasty glares fill the room because how dare I question shit when I barely exist. Suck it up and be a soldier. I'm always casted as a strong friend, although I never auditioned for it. I guess I've silenced my struggles so well that people mistake them for accomplishments. I guess weakness looks like strength when it's organized. I guess real lies don't truly realize real lies. Suck it up and be a soldier. They be like, the NBA is hard, especially for people like you. Don't push yourself too hard. Don't you think your bachelors would do? My strength be like, you're bold, black, and brilliant, and don't you ever forget it. When you walk across that stage, they will never forget it. My strength be like, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. My strength be like, fuck with my family, and I'm coming for your head. My strength be like, loving you and providing so for you, I'll go through hell. My strength be like, leave go and get the fuck out the way. My strength be like, suck it up and be a soldier. I wonder if that became my daddy's mantra after he lost his only hero, his father. They put a bullet through his own head. I guess he got so fucking tired of being a soldier that he much rather be dead. No Purple Hearts, he left a suicide note instead. That's his lifeless body laid on the side of his bed. I imagine the only thing that went through my daddy's head was, suck it up and be a soldier. My boyfriend tells me I don't have to be so tough all the time. He doesn't know that my dominant demeanor is camouflage. I sleep in tank tops, so I don't wear my emotions on my sleeve during pillow talk. He doesn't know that I tell myself I'll be okay if he leaves, but I won't. Convincing myself be vulnerable, just do it, but I don't. Suck it up and be a soldier. I'm tired of being strong all the time. Yes. But see, strength and weakness is mutually exclusive, and strength is the only reason I'm alive. I mean, avoiding weaknesses is the only reason I'm alive. I mean, my daddy always told me to suck it up and be a soldier. That's the only reason I'm alive, because when things go wrong, all I can be is strong. I've been strong for so long that my strength is on autopilot, and I forgot where I put the off switch. I can hear my daddy say, suck it up and be a soldier. Daddy, I never wanted to be a soldier. I much rather have been a princess. But see, I understand that tiaras and tutus don't dress scars and life wounds white. I understand that tiaras and tutus don't dress scars and wounds, life wounds. I know that princesses only make sense in fairy tales and we never lived in a castle. I know that you were only a king in your dream and your life is a series of nightmares. You see, my daddy always told me that weakness was a poor man's trait. But see, he never admitted that he was broke. Thank you.
All right.
I appreciate you. Thank you so much for the love. I do have my books here. Excuse my phonics. They're back here on the back table. If you need to sign, I'm going to get it for whomever. It's $20. You can find me on my website at victoriaangelique.com. Instagram is madam_Victoria_Angelique, and I'm also Victoria Angelique on Facebook. Thank you.
Okay, don't need to say, but don't need to say. Here you go, son.
Okay. Since you are first artist to come out and say yes to our madness and our craziness and help us with our dreams, that we can show us sometime. Oh my God.
I done a lot of open mic nights. I ain't never got nothing. So I
We're trying to do things different than your standard open mic. So many people have told me that they needed this